It's the first of its kind, a global aid summit to fix the broken down system of global aid at a time of historic humanitarian need. But the UN's World Humanitarian Summit seemed to run into trouble before it began. One of the highest profile aid groups, Doctors Without Borders or MSF, pulled out, citing a lack of faith in the summit's ability to bring change.
We really feel that the system has become very bureaucratic. There are lots and lots of layers. It's got a lot of internal inertia to it, and we really see kind of a difference between the talkers and the doers in the aid world.
Many others are in Istanbul, some 6,000 politicians, business leaders and humanitarians. War Child is one of them. Dedicated to the protection of children in conflict, the group supports MSF's boycott, but believes the aid system is best reformed from within.
The system needs to become more efficient, and actually it needs more funding, let's be honest, it needs more money. The system also needs to be much better attuned to the needs of real human beings, to children who need an education, to adults who need a chance to go to work. The system's completely failing to do that.
The UN says the main focus is getting leaders to commit to action. But what commitments and which leaders? From the developed world, Germany's Angela Merkel stands out almost alone among the leaders coming here to Istanbul. Of the P5 permanent members of the Security Council, not one is sending a head of state. Whatever commitments are signed here, then, they may not carry much weight. How much can you really hope to achieve in the international system without the sign-off of many of the richest countries and indeed the countries most responsible for conflict in the first place?
Of course, all the countries that you refer to are going to be represented here at a very senior level. Of course, we are always competing in terms of diary time for people who are the busiest people on the planet, and we have to accept that. But it doesn't lessen the commitments being made on behalf of their governments in the name of their peoples to us all getting together in a better way to deliver our humanitarian impact.
Turkey has been counting down to this summit with excitement. For a country that wants to join the European Union, it would have been an ideal platform on the world stage, if only more of the world's leaders were planning to show up. Jonah, Al Jazeera, Istanbul.